Welcome to this 5-minute bioinformatics tutorial session. In today's episode, we'll learn how to perform protein structure superimposition and calculate the RMSD, root mean square deviation, between two structurally similar proteins using Swiss-PdbViewer, also known as DeepView. Let's dive in and get started. First, let's download the protein structures from the PDB database. Today, we'll be working with two proteins, IPNS and DOACS. These proteins have different functions, but share structural similarity, making them ideal for comparison. If you're not familiar with downloading protein structures, feel free to check out my earlier tutorial video where I walk through the process step by step. Once you've downloaded both structures, we're ready to move on to the next step. Launch Swiss-PdbViewer and load the protein structures into the program. Go to File, then click on Open, and select one of the structure files you downloaded earlier. Once loaded, you should be able to see the protein structures displayed in the viewer. You can now display the protein structures in a colored ribbon representation for better visualization. This will help you clearly observe the overall folding patterns and structural similarities between the two proteins. Load the second protein structure into the viewer for comparison. Make sure both structures are visible in the workspace so we can proceed with alignment. Let's also display the second protein in a colored ribbon representation to match the first structure. Now that both structures are loaded and properly visualized, we're ready to align them. Go to the Fit tab and click on the Magic Fit option. Then, select your reference protein structure. This will be the structure that the other protein is aligned to. Now, both protein structures are aligned. You should see that the proteins overlap according to their structural similarity, making it easier to compare their folds and overall shapes. To improve the fitting or alignment, go back to the Fit tab and click on the Fit Molecules option. This will optimize the superimposition and provide a more accurate alignment between the two protein structures. Click on the Calculate RMS option to determine the RMSD between the two structures. Remember, the smaller the RMSD value, the closer the structural similarity between the proteins. Now, you can manipulate the superimposed structures, rotate, zoom, or highlight specific regions, for further analysis and visualization. This allows you to explore structural differences, functional sites, or areas of interest between the two proteins in detail.
Let's highlight the iron atom that has been co-crystallized with the protein.
You will notice that the iron atoms in both IPNS and DOACS are also aligned in close proximity. This illustrates how key functional elements can be conserved even in proteins with different functions but similar structures. Similarly, if you examine the cofactors and substrate from both structures, you'll notice that they also align closely. This emphasizes how conserved structural elements and key functional sites are maintained between these proteins, even if their overall functions differ. You can use the techniques that you have learned in the earlier tutorial videos to create an image or diagram that clearly explains your rationale and highlights the structural similarities and key functional sites. This is a great way to communicate your analysis effectively. Once you're satisfied with the display, save your project. Save it as a PDB file if you want to continue manipulating the structures later. Or save it as an image file if it's ready to use in a presentation or publication. And that's it. You've successfully aligned proteins, analyzed key features, and prepared your results using Swiss-PdbViewer. This tutorial demonstrates a more advanced technique built upon the foundational methods you learned in earlier videos. Before we finish, a quick shout out to the institutions and agencies behind this platform. We've also added a scientific citation if you want to explore the topic further. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or inquiries, drop us a message in the comments below. We'll be happy to help and respond as best as we can. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content.